Estás viendo la tele, no estás escuchando la radio. Se ve, se nota que sí. Yes, you're watching TV. You're not listening to the radio. Fijaos en la contracción. You're. Hielo, hiedra, hierba, you're. You're not listening to the radio. You're watching TV. First person, I'm not listening to the radio. I'm watching TV. Third person, él. He's not listening to the radio. He's watching TV. O también la contracción. He isn't or he's not. He's watching TV. Nosotros, we're not. We are. We're not o bien we aren't. We aren't. We aren't. No, we aren't. We aren't watching TV. Oh, perdona. We aren't listening to the radio. We're watching TV. Y ellos, they're not listening to the radio. They're watching TV.
Ok, bienvenidos a la clase de hoy. Vamos a ver una frase negativa, pero en presente continuo, para referirnos a cosas que están pasando ahora mismo. Por ejemplo, we aren't watching TV, we're listening to the radio. Ok, tenemos dos verbos interesantes ahí, watching and listening, pero por ahora vamos a centrarnos en la primera parte, que es we aren't. We aren't. We are not, contraído, we aren't. No decimos aren't. Decimos aren't. We aren't. ¿Ya? Ok, unos ejemplos. ¿Cómo se dice no estamos en Inglaterra? Vamos. We aren't in England. We aren't in England. ¿Cómo se dice no somos americanos? We aren't American. We aren't American. ¿Cómo se dice no estamos felices? A ver. We aren't happy. We aren't happy. ¿Y no estamos enfadados? Bien, we aren't angry. We aren't angry. Fantástico.
¡Qué asco! What a mess! ¿Qué pone aquí? Cleaner. We aren't happy with this. HR. Limpiadora. No estamos contento con esto. Recursos humanos. Cleaner. We aren't. Aren't? No estamos. We aren't. We aren't. Se pronuncia con una sola sílaba. We aren't. We aren't. Dilo conmigo. We aren't. We aren't happy. We aren't happy with this. Vamos a decir más cosas. We aren't in front of them. We aren't behind them. We aren't swimming. We aren't walking. ¿Veis? We aren't. We aren't. Se lo voy a corregir porque es que en recursos humanos esto no se puede hacer. We aren't. We aren't. Así, ¿veis qué bien? Cleaner. We aren't happy with this. HR, recursos humanos. Escuchar recursos humanos. Es así como se tiene que pronunciar. Cleaner, we aren't happy with this. Pues ahora sí.
Ok, seguimos con la frase de hoy. Una frase negativa. We aren't watching TV, we're listening to radio. We aren't watching TV significa no estamos viendo la tele. Watching. El verbo en infinitivo es to watch. Y lo utilizamos cuando estamos mirando algo que está moviéndose. Por ejemplo, la televisión o una película o, por ejemplo, un partido de fútbol o un partido de tenis. We watch, porque lo que estamos viendo está moviendo. ¿Ya? So, we aren't watching TV. ¿Cómo se dice? No estamos viendo la película. Ok, la película es the movie en Estados Unidos o the film en Reino Unido. Entonces, ¿cómo se dice? We aren't watching the movie or we aren't watching the film. Yeah? We aren't watching the movie or we aren't watching the film. No estamos viendo el partido. A ver. We aren't watching the match. Partido is match. We aren't watching the match. The football match, the tennis match. Y nuestra palabra del día es loco y es crazy.
Ok, entonces vamos a grabar el anuncio, ¿no?
And action.
Yes, hello, it's Mr. Strong. Are you watching me? Are you watching me? Are you watching TV? What are you watching? Are you watching the news? Are you watching sports? Are you watching this advert? Are you watching this commercial? Are you watching it? What are you watching? Cuidado, en inglés decimos watching, watching. Mira, el W no es g, watching, watching. No, el watching. No. This is why, when, where, watching. Hace ese sonido conmigo. Watching. Y cuidado, porque no es watching, no, it's watch. Otro sonido raro. Watching. Are you watching me? I'm watching you. I am watching you. Okay, so let's do it. I'm watching you. You're watching me. You aren't watching the news now. You're watching us. We're filming an advert. That's right, you're watching us. Uh-huh.
Hemos terminado. That's a wrap. Ok, es hora de terminar nuestra frase de hoy. We aren't watching TV. No estamos viendo la tele. We're listening to the radio. Estamos escuchando la radio. En inglés, listening to. Hay que añadir esta preposición to. Es muy importante. No se puede decir listen the radio o listen someone. ¿Ya? Listen to someone. Escuchar a alguien. Escuchar la radio. To listen to the radio. So, we aren't watching TV. We're listening to the radio. ¿Ya? Entonces, ¿cómo se dice? Estamos escuchándote. We're listening to you. Okay? Estamos escuchando a ellos. We're listening to them. We're listening to them. We're listening to them. ¿Cómo se dice? Estamos escuchando a ella. We're listening to her. We're listening to her. Ahora mismo estamos empleando el presente continuo con el gerundio. We're listening to her. So, we aren't watching TV, we're listening to the radio. Y nuestra palabra del día es loco, que significa crazy. Ok, muy bien.
Hello. Claro que estamos ocupadas. We're listening to the radio. We're listening to the radio. We're listening to the radio. Okay, con to. No es we're listening the radio. A ver tú, we're listening to the radio. Eso es, we're listening to the radio. Pero tiene que ser ahora. Es que estamos escuchando la radio. Michelle.
Huh?
What are we doing?
We're listening to the radio.
Thank you. ¿Vale? We are listening and not listening, okay? We're listening to the radio. Que no estamos viendo la tele. We aren't watching TV. We're listening to the radio. Michelle?
What?
Are we watching TV?
No, we're not watching TV.
What are we doing?
We're listening to the radio.
Thank you. Es que no se entera. O sea, we're not watching TV. We're listening to the radio.
Hello, bueno, una pregunta. What jewelry store do you recommend? ¿Qué joyería o tienda de joyas recomiendas? What jewelry store do you recommend? Well, it depends. It depends on how much. It depends on how much money you want to spend. Maria, which husband do you prefer? Manolo or Pepe? Which future husband do you prefer? It depends. It depends on what? What does it depend on? It depends on how much money he has, huh? It depends on how much money he has. You're a material girl, in a material world. So it depends on how much money he has. For me, no. It depends on how good he is. It depends on how handsome he is. But it shouldn't depend on how much money he has. Come on, Maria.
Hello and welcome to another class. All right, are you ready? All right, let's begin. What jewelry store do you recommend? It depends on how much you want to spend. Entonces, ¿qué joyería recomiendas? Depende de cuánto quieres gastar. La primera parte, what jewelry store do you, y el verbo, do you recommend? Aquí, primero, ojo, la pronunciación. Jewelry, jewelry. Dilo conmigo, jewelry. Es la J inglesa, como Jennifer. Repeat, Jennifer, jewelry. ¿Ok? Muy bien. Ahora, decimos jewelry store. Literalmente tienda de joyas, pero es joyería. Es muy común decirlo así. A bookstore, ¿no? Librería. A shoe store, zapatería. Furniture store, tienda de muebles. Pet store, ¿no? Tienda de mascotas, etc. Pet, claro, es sustantivo, pero muchas veces en inglés los sustantivos también funcionan como adjetivos, right? Describe qué tipo de tienda. Okay, so pet store, liquor store, licorería. No decimos pets store, no es genitivo sajón, ojo. Okay, so what bookstore do you like? Okay, keep practicing. See you in a few minutes.
I have to buy April a birthday present. She bought me one last year. April, ¿qué joyería te gusta? What jewelry store do you like? Yeah, for your birthday. I'm gonna buy you... Okay, the jewelry store on North Street. Okay. What? No, the jewelry store on South Street. Okay, so your favorite jewelry store is the one on South Street. Okay. Mientras ella habla, practice the pronunciation. Jewelry. Yeah, again. Jewelry. Okay, good. Okay, so I'll go to the jewelry store on South Street and I'll buy you a nice piece of jewelry. Okay, yeah. So what jewelry do you like? Ah, okay. A modern gold and black watch. Okay, well, my friend, have the perfect watch for you. Bye.
Bueno, ya seguimos. All right, are you ready? Bien. What jewelry store do you recommend? It depends on how much you want to spend. ¿Qué joyería recomiendas? Depende de cuánto quieres gastar. Aquí la segunda parte es, do you recommend? El verbo recomendar. Repeat, recommend. Y no recommend. Y no recommend. ¿Ok? So, ojo, la r en inglés, no. Mejor en español. So, recommend. Ejemplos. What jewelry store do you recommend? What shoe store do you recommend? What bookstore do you recommend? What restaurant do you recommend? I don't recommend that bookstore. No recomiendo esa tienda de libros o esa librería. Can you recommend a good movie? Can you recommend a museum? Right? Puedes recomendar un museo. Okay, palabra del día. Museum. Repeat. Museum. Todos juntos. Museum. Okay, la pronunciación aquí es complicada, pero hay que repetirla. Museum. So repeat. To recommend, recomendar. Can you recommend a good museum? Okay, so keep practicing. I'll see you in the next part.
Hello, friends. What a beautiful day today. I'm really happy because I've received some fan mail from my admirers. Let's see what they have to say. Dear Destiny, I don't know where to go on holiday. What do you recommend? Let's see. Well, I don't recommend Portugal. I don't recommend Portugal because it's very cold there at the moment. Let's see another one. Destiny, I don't know who to choose. Steve or Zach? Really? What do you recommend me?
What do you recommend me? Oh, no, no, no. Los espíritus del mal. Otra vez. Nunca decimos, what do you recommend me? Es simplemente, what do you recommend? What do you recommend? Well, let's see. I don't recommend Steve, his personal hygiene. I recommend Zach. He has a good soul.
Bueno, ya hemos llegado a la última parte de la frase. La miramos, ¿ok? What jewelry store do you recommend? It depends on how much you want to spend. ¿Qué joyería recomiendas? Depende de cuánto quieres gastar. Entonces aquí, it depends on how much you want to spend. Ya vimos en otra clase, depender de, to depend on. Ojo, remember to depend on y nunca to depend of. Y ahora, how much. How much es cuánto or cuánta, right? How much. Para no contables, o sea, incontables. How much. Y después, you want to spend. ¿Quieres gastar? To spend es gastar. Siempre cuando hablamos de gastar dinero, decimos to spend, ¿ok? Ahora, it depends on how much money you have. Depende de cuánto dinero tienes. Ojo, again, how much money. Nunca decimos how many money. No, how much money, porque money es sustantivo incontable, ¿ok? So, how much money. Más ejemplos. How much free time do you have? ¿Cuánto tiempo libre tienes? So, again, it depends on how much you need. Depende de cuánto necesitas. What jewelry store do you recommend? It depends on how much you want to spend. Keep practicing.
Oh, congratulations on your anniversary. Can I help you with our present? Oh, of course. Well, that depends on how much you want to spend. And that depends on how much you love her, silly. Mira, decimos that depends on. Depends in, depends of, no. Depends on. Repeat after me. That depends on. Perfect. A nice restaurant? Of course I can recommend a nice restaurant. My favorite Italian. Well, that depends on which night of the week you go. Well, it depends on how many people are there. Well, it depends on whether she likes Italian. A nicer place? Well, that depends on how much money you have. Okay, I need to go. I need to shop now. Thank you, bye.
My good friend Manolo ran out of petrol the other day. He ran out of petrol. Los americanos diríamos, he ran out of gas, or he ran out of gasoline. Yes. Se le acabó. La gasolina se quedó sin gasolina en el coche. Kaput. And he ran out of petrol. And he had to buy a 5-liter petrol tank or petrol can. Tuvo que comprar. He had to buy a 5-liter. 5 litros, pero es adjetivo. Aquí no ponemos las S en los adjetivos. ¿Qué tipo de recipiente? 5-liter. A 5-liter can. Petrol can. Or a 5-gallon, esos galones americanos, a 5-gallon gas can. He had to buy a 5-gallon gas container because he ran out of gas. Oh, I'm running out of gas. Se me acaba el combustible hoy. I'm running out of gas.
Hello again. You are not going to believe what we've got in store for you today. That's right. Another sentence. Good. We ran out of petrol and had to buy a 5-liter petrol can, que en castellano significa, pues nos quedamos sin gasolina y tuvimos que comprar un bidón de 5 litros. Okay, let's start at the beginning of the sentence with the phrasal verb to run out of something. Okay, que significa quedarse sin. To run out of, run como correr y luego out of. We ran out of petrol. Es un verbo compuesto inseparable. We ran out of petrol. Okay, como es inseparable, normalmente lo que deberíamos hacer al usar un pronombre es colocarlo después de las dos preposiciones o partículas, ¿ok? We ran out of it. Lo que pasa es que casi nunca decimos we ran out of it. Cuando no mencionamos de que estamos hablando, we ran out, se dice a secas. We ran out of petrol. Yeah, we ran out about 5 miles from home, ¿ok? I ran out of sugar. I ran out yesterday. Entonces, omitimos of y no mencionamos el pronombre, ¿ok? We ran out yesterday. I'm running out of time. Me estoy quedando sin tiempo. See you in a bit.
Oh, man, terrible. What a terrible day here in Spain. It's pouring rain and we ran out of petrol. Yeah, Georgia and I, we went to the supermarket, but hemos quedado sin gasolina. We ran out of petrol. We ran out of gasoline. We ran out. We ran out, so we had to run back 10 kilometers through the forest, loaded with things from the supermarket. You see, yesterday I ran out of tortilla, so I had to get more tortilla. I ran out of jamón, York, so I had to buy more of that. Manitas de cerdo, little pig hands, I was eating those yesterday and I ran out. Olives. I had to buy more olives because I ran out of olives as well. I ran out of everything, and now I had to run back through the rain. Whew.
Welcome back. We're talking about petrol, yeah? Gasolina. Ojo con la pronunciación de petrol, porque se puede decir también petróleo en español, ¿no? Petróleo, con el énfasis que recae en la segunda sílaba. Nosotros enfatizamos, en cambio, la primera, petrol. Another way of saying petrol is gas. In fact, in the States, en los Estados Unidos, in the States, they usually say gas. So in the UK, en el Reino Unido, decimos petrol para gasolina. En los Estados Unidos, en cambio, dicen gas, ¿ok? Como gas. Es una abreviación de gasolina, gasoline, ¿ok? Bien, we ran out of petrol and had to buy lo que sea. Tuvimos que comprar. Had to buy, tuvimos que. We had to do something. Tuvimos que hacer algo. Cuando hablamos, solemos decir had to. Igual que for, cuando viene, la preposición for, cuando viene en medio de una frase, se suele pronunciar the. Lo mismo ocurre con to, que al final de una frase se pronuncia to, pero normalmente al hablar muy rápido, como solemos hacer, dentro de una frase se suele decir to. And had to buy, ¿ok? We ran out of petrol and had to buy some more, ¿ok? Muy bien. See you in a bit.
Oh, I am so tired. I had to leave Wayne at the reception desk. Yeah, I had to leave him there because, well, he's driving me crazy. Yeah, I had to leave him there. Cuidado, no decimos had. Quiero oír esa D al final. Had. I had to leave him there. Oh, why? Why did I have to leave him there? Well, let me explain. He wanted to go to the supermarket. No. He had to go to the specialty supermarket, which is across town. And of course, we didn't put enough gas in the car, so we had to stop and look for a gas station. And, oh, well, you know, he's really, really special, this guy, because he had to have his jamón ibérico, and he had to have his churros, and he had to have his horchata, and he had to have all the products that he's used to having at home. Yeah, but you know what? I'll tell you something. I don't have to have so many things, but he had to have everything perfect. And now look what happened. Yeah, really great.
Hello and welcome back to the third part of today's class. We ran out of petrol, nos quedamos sin gasolina, and had to buy a 5-liter petrol can. Y tuvimos que comprar un bidón de 5 litros. Aquí vemos a un amigo ya muy conocido, que es esta estructura de 5 más una distancia, una medida, y luego otro sustantivo. A 5-liter petrol can. No decimos a 5 liters petrol can porque 5 liter funciona como adjetivo. Como bien sabéis, los adjetivos en inglés no se pluralizan. A 5 liter petrol can. Hace poco vimos a 2-week course, un curso de 2 semanas. Tampoco pluralizando week. A 2-week course. A 5 liter can. A 2 liter bottle of soda, okay? So, a 5 liter petrol can is un bidón de gasolina de 5 litros. Do you remember what our word of the day was? That's right, gas. Gas is the American way of saying petrol, okay? So we could also say a 5 liter gas can, okay? A 5 liter petrol can or a 5 liter gas can. Let's go over the whole sentence. Again, we ran out of petrol and had to buy a 5 liter petrol can. See you soon for some more advanced stuff.
The world is all about numbers. They're everywhere. Listen to what I have here. I have a 2 euro coin. Not euros. A 2 euro coin. I have a 1 euro coin. I have a 5 euro bill. A 5 euro bill. Not a 5 euros bill. A 5 euro bill. I have a 10 euro bill. Not a 10 euros bill. But this doesn't only happen with money. Take my desk, for example. The desk is, it's a 3-foot desk. It's 3 foot tall and 4 foot wide. Fíjate, it's not 3 feet tall and 4 feet wide. What kind of shifts do I like for my employees? 5-hour shifts? No. 5-hour shifts? No. I like 12-hour shifts, but not 12 hours shifts. And let's see, who's calling? It's George. We have a problem with the budget. We ran out of petrol and had to buy a 5 liter can.